Previously on Big Brother, 4 house guests have been voted out.
Cheryl, Autumn, Shannon, and Mike, you are now evicted from the Big Brother house.
7 house guests remain.
There's only 7 of us. I said it before, I'll say it again. Plot thickens.
Hardy won head of household for the 2nd time.
I got some surprises up my sleeve.
No one in the house felt safe.
I'm hoping that you won't nominate me.
Gosh, I wonder what Hardy done did.
Anybody else feeling insecurities?
Hardy nominated Kent for eviction.
This nomination wasn't easy for me.
And he nominated Will.
Will, you're the last remaining factor of Chilltown.
America chose a pig named Ophelia to play with the house guests.
Come on with the raisins, they so good.
Yes, I know.
But Ophelia wasn't the one slinging the mud.
Act like grown-ass people, stop acting like kids.
It's been the longest week of your life.
I love it. I love to watch them pull each other apart.
No one in the house knew whom to trust.
Maybe they've had conversations behind my back.
Whispering in the corner and backbiting somebody else.
Kent made one last stand.
But everybody in this room, if you want to win this game, there's the guy right there you need to get rid of. You don't talk to me unless I want to talk to you. You lie.
Was it
You're
true?
a liar.
Did you ask
You're
me?
a liar.
Will Kent's explosion shake the house back in his favor? Will old friends stay true? Or can Will play nice long enough to last another week? Big Brother begins now.
Good evening and welcome to Big Brother. It's day 40 inside the Big Brother house behind me. There are now 7 house guests. Last Thursday, Hardy won head of household for the 2nd time and nominated 2 of his housemates for eviction. Will, the single doctor from Miami Beach, Florida, and Kent, the married mortgage broker from Powell, Tennessee. In the next hour, one of these 2 will be evicted, and later, another house guest will succeed Hardy as head of household. Will and Kent have both been in this position before. They both know the battle they face as this week's 2 nominees. The lines aren't as defined for everyone else in the house. With Chilltown virtually eliminated, new alliances are quickly forming and changing. The finest line in the Big Brother house is the one between who's got your back and who's stabbing you in the back.
Yeah. You tell everybody who's going to be standing beside you when this game's up. Who's number 2, Hardy?
As you are well aware, this is a house of deceit, lies, and cards. It could tumble at any time.
I asked you who are the 2 people that you're trying to help to win, and you wouldn't tell me
Well, guess
what I
what?
believe.
There's a shitload more secrets that you're not going to be letting on that you haven't been privy to. I'm not the one lying.
I mean, you haven't lied to me yet, and I don't believe anything that he has to say.
And today, I became aware of what has been going on all along, and I can't believe it was more clear.
If you get rid of me, it's going to be Krista, Hardy, and Will that you're going to be fighting the rest of the time that you're in here.
You ready to hear this?
Hardy's going around to everybody, promising everybody everything, and he's going to betray you guys.
So Kent was right?
But what?
About you and Hardy being an alliance.
Today, I had confirmation from Krista, of all people, that she is in a secret alliance that has been present since day 3 with Hardy and Monica.
Where did that lead?
What's Nicole gonna do if she finds out you have an alliance with Hardy and Monica?
I don't know. And she's not gonna, because you're the only other person who knows.
Krista said that her, Hardy, and Monica have had an unspoken pact. Hardy and Monica and her sit down, take the cards, and flip one over as to who's leaving. And that's how they vote without talking about it.
That's why she's been looking those cards all day.
Right.
The more extravagant lie you tell, the more people believe it.
Why do you think she's looking at those cards alone? You think she's playing solitaire with 12 cards?
I throw out about 100 to 150 lies a day, and maybe 2 or 3 stick. I really made it up, and my favorite part about it is everyone believes it. Pretty good, right?
And the worst part about it is when Kent tried to tell you that Hardy and Krista are in cahoots, he was right. They have a group, and she's positive that Hardy would not vote her or Monica out, even ahead of you.
He's going straight to hell if he's been lying.
Okay, so you think there might be some truth to Kent's story?
Let's face it. I mean, you and Hardy could be not who I think you are.
I promise. I'm not in cahoots with Hardy.
Someone like Hardy who says, yeah, I'm going to leave when it comes down to 3 people. That's not true. It's nice to think that, oh, you could give this girl some money and it'd be nice, but that's not what this game is about.
You didn't think it was important for me to know that Krista's double-crossing me?
I didn't know that.
Much you and Monica are her in the top 3.
You don't think I was going to let that happen?
She was smart the way that she did me. Real smart. That makes me mad.
Hardy all along has claimed to be, you know, this nice guy. Well, clearly he's not that. He can't be trusted. That's my role. Well, you expect me just to be like, okay, I figured this out and now I'm going to leave number 5, no problem?
You get hit a household Thursday.
Okay.
What are you putting up?
I don't know. Tell me what to do.
You're not thinking. I know. What did you promise Shannon?
That I'll get rid of Hardy. Oh, you brilliant little bitch. My role at this time is to eliminate Hardy, jump into that alliance with Krista and Monica, and try not to get Nicole mad at me for eliminating Hardy. What's happening with Bunky, I have no idea.
What is your goal?
To get out Krista and Monica and Hardy. I think that it's smarter to get Krista out first because Monica won't get...
You don't think Monica and Bunky's got your back?
I know Monica doesn't have my back. I just appreciate it if you really wouldn't bring it to light.
Well, I appreciate you being honest.
Y'all know damn well that I've not broke y'all trust, and I will not break y'all trust. This is how it's gonna go down. Me and Monica be the final 3. You cut Monica. You just keep acting like you have to.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna keep acting stupid and naive.
Krista thinks she's gonna be America's sweetheart. Give me a break. Cussing like a sailor and lying to everybody. She hates me because I figured her shit out first. Good thing is, America's seeing it all. You know?
One of Big Brother's most popular house guests with internet fans is also one of the most powerful in the house. Hardy has reigned twice as head of household while never being nominated for eviction. Hardy quickly won over the women in the Big Brother house. But on the outside, the bouncer from Miami Beach won the affection of Lindsay, the woman he was dating before he entered the house. Lindsay gives us some insight into the man behind the muscles.
There's so much more to Hardy than just his great body and his beautiful face.
The first impression of a lot of people was that Hardy was a snob.
I thought he was stupid.
Stupid? Hardy and I met. I was walking my white lab. He was looking at me, and I kind of turned around and looked at him.
And I walked into the smoothie shop, and I walked back out and was checking her out some more.
He asked me if I wanted a smoothie.
I didn't hear from her for like 2 weeks.
I made him wait a week before I called him back.
She goes, are you married? And I'm like, no, I'm not married. Well, she goes, why? I'm like, I don't know.
I've never met anyone that has the morals and the values that he has.
God, you look just like your mother. She was gorgeous.
Oh my God, yes you do.
His mother passed away and had a heart attack when he was younger. So his grandparents raised them. The way he was raised, I think, really has affected who he is. He's a sweetheart, and I miss him so much. His Thai boxing is very important to him. In a sense, I think it's a great release.
Come on!
I think a lot of the temper and that you've seen come out of Hardy is out of frustration.
His vacuum sucks! Your vacuum cleaner completely sucks. Vacuum sucks.
The way that people were treating him, especially Shannon, really pissed me off. I'd love to have a few words with that little girl.
She's hot, huh? Very cool, too. Picture Michelle Pfeiffer.
And what's her name?
And Angelina Jolie and merge them together. You're a pretty girl. I'm sorry. First of all, she likes me.
Who doesn't?
I think it's fabulous that all these girls love him.
Look at that. How beautiful can a person be?
Well, have been some scenes that have made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, Autumn jumping in his bed was kind of a shock.
Come on, seriously.
Hardy rolling around in bed with Krista wasn't exactly what I wanted to see on a Thursday night, but it makes me nervous. But you know what? If he and I are meant to be, then I have no reason to be.
She probably got a new boyfriend while you're in here.
Shut up.
Mike Boogie's her boyfriend. Mike Boogie's her boyfriend.
Hardy being the most popular house guest in the show does not surprise me one bit. I know Hardy. Now America knows Hardy, and they love him. I wonder what's not to love.
Tonight is eviction night. Of the 7 house guests remaining, 4 cast their votes to evict. The nominees, Will and Kent, are not permitted to vote. Hardy The head of household votes only in the event of a tie. All votes are cast in secret in the diary room. Krista is the first to vote.
Will started off bad in the game, as everybody knows. He says a few mean things towards a few people in the house. But now he seems to be like one of my best friends. And the way I feel about Kent right now is that I cannot stand him. He lies a lot. And I couldn't possibly see being around someone like that in my everyday life. I vote to evict Kent. See ya.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Remember when? When Will was the most hated man in the house, when Kent and Hardy were allies. What a difference a few weeks make. Kent has become a marked man, and Will is playing the part of everyone's friend, for now.
Kent has really been on a roller coaster. He really is up and down all the time.
Well, I even said to Will yesterday, I said, boy, now it's come full circle and he's rehabilitated his image.
It just depends on what day it is, whether someone likes you or not.
We have a winner! Hey! That's water, by the way.
Kent seems to be kind of an outsider.
Kent said to me that Kent doesn't think that I'm gay, and he stuck his foot in his mouth.
You know, it used to be sickos, weirdos, and freaks. Now it's alternative lifestyle. Don't come throw it in my face and try to tell me it's normal.
A man standing, 2 inches from my face telling me I'm abnormal. Not a good idea.
Specifically about Will, this guy is just a lying bastard, man. He just totally stabs people in the back.
Half man, half amazing.
Will is very cocky. I mean, he's so obnoxious, arrogant, cocky. It's driving me crazy.
I'd rather you win than Bucky because he's an embarrassment to society.
So we walk in there.
Kent is kind of growing on me the more I learn about him, and we are becoming friends.
Yeah, with this kid,
That's the best garlic that you guys can chop up. I do much better than that.
Being in here another week with Will makes me absolutely want to vomit.
In here, Will is like public enemy number 1.
So my goal is to eliminate Hardy in a painful way, not in a pleasant way, in an embarrassing way.
Kent is a really amazing guy. I know he's a good father. I call him Daddy now because he comforts me.
Kent, I would say I'm definitely enjoying his company.
I hate when you do that to me.
He's somebody I appreciate his values.
I truly do like Kent a lot.
This girl know what she's doing.
Okay. All in all, I'm pretty sure we'll be friends on the outside.
I'm about to pop the crap out of Daddy. I mean, he's really annoying me.
Thank you, sweetie. Very much.
She runs around and gets so anal retentive about every little thing laying around.
I think Will just kind of tolerates me, and I think a lot of times by the look on his face, he thinks a lot of the things that I say are either stupid or very stereotypical of gay people.
Krista?
Kent is on my butt, and he thinks I don't like him for some reason.
I think you have entered into confidences with people and then betrayed those confidences. And I don't respect the way you play the game.
I just can't stand Kent.
Will's he's on the level with everything. He's told me absolutely the truth about everything.
Kent's actions in the household this past week were unacceptable to almost everybody.
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
You haven't said, yes, I am saying I didn't say it. You said it and tried to get me to agree with it.
God, you're nuts. Take a fool out of yourself, Kent. You're an
idiot.
I really don't wish to speak to Kent. I have nothing to say to that man.
Will is pretty amazing. And one thing I do want to say that I know that we don't have a lot in common and everything, and I know that you're trying really hard, and I do appreciate your efforts. Will is like some really sweet guy, and you've been wonderful the past few weeks.
Hey, listen, it's nothing. Lying is clearly one of my tools. But if you have any, not that I have any extra information, but I have an open door policy now, which is, unfortunately, there's nothing behind the door.
Will is my one and only ally in here, which is the most pathetic thing that I've ever been able to say in here.
Kind of weird to be everybody's friend and all of a sudden
be the sacrificial lamb.
It's time now to talk with the house guests.
Hey, Julie.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Julie.
How's everyone doing tonight?
All right. Fine.
Bunky. Why does everyone think I'm picking on them when I call them first?
I don't know.
I have a question for you, Bunky.
Okay, Julie, what is it?
You, Monica, and Hardy are the only 3 left in the House who have escaped nomination. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, why is that?
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. Maybe because there are other people that are more popular than us, and so they've decided to nominate them. But as the weeks go along, we are getting closer and closer to being nominated, but that's just the way it goes. And but that's okay. If I'm nominated next week or tomorrow, then that's fine because I'll get to go home to my wonderful husband, Greg, and that's okay.
No. Okay. Well said. Thank you, Bunky. Nicole.
Yes, I'm petting a pig. Sorry.
Yeah. How is Ophelia doing?
Ophelia is presently sleeping as long as I'm scratching him.
Okay. Thank you for scratching him. We don't want him snorting on this show. You've never been head of household, but it's day 40 and you're still in the game. Do you still want to be head of household?
First of all, thank you for rubbing it in that I've never been head of household. I'm sure the nation is unaware of that.
But you've managed to stay in the game. That's the important thing.
I don't really know how, but yes, I definitely want to be head of household. I'm not going to call a Babe Ruth once again, as I normally do every week this week, because I'm not good at this HOH game. So I think it's all blind luck for us this week. Hopefully I can get it. If not, if I'm here next week, maybe I'll get it then. Who knows?
Okay, thank you. Krista.
Yes, Julie.
Do you miss Mike Boogie?
Oh, God, yes, I do miss Mike Boogie.
A whole lot.
What about him do you miss?
His whole demeanor. He was like the fun of the house. He had something to say about everything, and he was just, if you saw the farewell, that's the best words anybody have ever spoken to me in my entire life. He's the greatest.
What did he say?
Oh God, I'm gonna cry. He said that I changed his life and that it was very hard for him to leave the house, and basically the minute I step out the house, he'll be there even if I'm going to McDonald's. I mean, just everything, wonderful things about my daughter, everything. It was great.
Kent, I've got a question for you. You said in the past that it's not important when you leave, it's how you leave. And you said you wanted to leave with your head held high. What does that mean, and what do you want to say to your housemates tonight?
Well, I'm ready, first of all, to go home. I think I've let everyone know that. In what you referred to, and I've talked to some of them about it, I feel like there's a way that you can play this game and still have decency be involved. But I have found out that in this house, decency is considered a weakness. So I would like to go back out in the real world where decency is something you strive for.
Okay. Thank you, Kent. Will, what are your thoughts tonight as the other nominee, and what do you want to say to your housemates?
You know, Julie, this is my second time being nominated. At first, I was afraid. I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without
Gloria
you by my side.
That's another show. That's another show, Will. But also on this show.
And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along.
Back to you, Julie.
You're avoiding the question.
What was the question? I can't remember.
Just what do you want to say to your housemates?
Oh, nothing. You know, I'm really happy to be here at this point. I feel very fortunate. I would like to say hi to Shannon and Mike Boogie, and I'm having a good time. I enjoy Ophelia's presence. Everything's copacetic as it is right now.
Okay. Well, thank you, house guests. I'll be talking to all of you in just a little bit. Of the 4 votes cast this week, it takes 3 to evict. So far, Kent has 1 vote. Will? None. One of the questions tonight, will Nicole stick to her plan to get rid of Chilltown, or will she decide to cast out the housemate she calls Daddy? Let's go back to the diary room as Nicole tells us who she thinks should go.
Will and I are the same person, except I have compassion, ethics, and morals. I hated everything about Will in the first 10 days I was here. He was nothing short of the Antichrist to me, but Will has definitely redeemed himself.
What I like about Kent is everything. I think he's a wonderful man. I know he's a great father, but Top isn't what he thought Top was, and that changes the entire dynamic of the game. I vote to evict Kent.
Welcome back to Big Brother. It's Hardy's second stint as head of household. Like the last time, Hardy has endured screaming and scheming, and he's even done a little bit of both himself. Hardy is sitting alone in his private room on his last night in the power position. Let's talk with him. Hi, Hardy.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, hi, how are you doing?
Great. I know you know the drill, but I just want to remind you that the other house guests cannot hear our conversation, so you can speak candidly, okay?
Thank you, Julie.
What's been the most difficult part of being head of household this week?
Well, as you know, nominations were very difficult for me because Kent and I had what I would classify as a friendship earlier on, and unfortunately, some things had came to pass when he was the head of household, and basically our patterns of thought had differed. We kind of took different paths, and you know, that's okay, but it was still very difficult for me to nominate him because, you know, of the relationship that we had, the friendship, the times that we had shared. I think he's a great man. I do respect him, and I think he was very gracious in the words that he spoke this evening, and I'm not I don't really differ in his opinion, honestly. Unfortunately, I think he might have been referring to me, but, you know, that's his mindset now.
Well, you promised to take Chilltown down. Will is the last remaining member of Chilltown, yet you've been pushing for Kent's eviction this week. Why?
I wouldn't necessarily say that I was pushing for Kent's eviction. I think Kent kind of put himself in that position because of his actions and words and how he carried himself the past week and a half to 2 weeks. Especially during his duration as the head of the household. He had done and said some things that really put some people off, and there's really no one responsible for where Kent is right now than Kent.
Okay. At this moment, do you trust anyone in the house? If so, whom and why?
Well, the people that I do trust, or the individuals that I do trust, certainly know who they are. And
names. I want names.
Well, obviously, I have a very strong relationship with Nicole. She's really like a sister to me. She's helped me in many different situations, especially very difficult moments for me emotionally because it is so stressful in here, and you really can't put a finger on it unless you're experiencing it firsthand. But you can sympathize, but unless you're here, you really can't empathize.
Okay. Well, thank you, Hardy.
Thank you, Julie.
And you can rejoin your housemates.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. Oh, and hi, Kevin. By the way, thank you.
As the weeks go by, the quest to win head of household becomes increasingly critical. As you'll see later tonight, this week's head of household competition will require a delicate combination of strategy, skill, patience, and planning. Unlike in previous head of household competitions, this week, the house guests were given an opportunity to prepare for the game. Let's see how desperately some of the house guests want this key position.
If I don't win the head of the household next week, then I'm out.
We need to nominate Monica and Bunky.
Now, if I do win it next week, then they're all a little scared.
I get in the household, you get in the household too. Go along with the back of getting Bunky out of one. You're playing a lot of games.
I'm not worried about it. I can win it anytime I want to. I've thrown head of household competitions, which I could have won.
House guests, one of the skills a person must possess in order to win Big Brother is the ability to push oneself to the limit without going over the edge. That's just what you'll have to do for the head of the household competition on Thursday.
We will go one by one and slide our key from one end of the board to the other without going over the edge.
Whoever comes the closest to the line will win. So practice while you can, and good luck.
I am going to try my hardest to get HOH because it means a lot of things. I get to save my ass for another week.
Monica's got her shit on.
Nope, not good. Not good.
That's it, right?
Nice.
A lot is riding on that key and how I throw that Bunky key. I get one chance to throw it.
The weight's on it.
Try not to do the sides. And chances are, if I screw up and if I choke when I throw that Bunky key, it could cost me the Big Brother game.
Too soft.
This is hard.
It's on the line. Oh my God. It is like
perfect. And let's see, about like that.
All of us are very competitive. I think it's going to be close.
It takes 3 votes to evict. Kent has 2. 1 more and he's out. Will Monica stand by her original allegiance to Kent? Will Bunky support his best friend in the house? The eviction is next. Welcome back to Big Brother. So far, 2 house guests have cast their eviction votes, both for Kent. The wild cards, Bunky and Monica. At one time, both vowed to take down Chilltown. Will they keep their word and oust Will tonight? We've kept the nominees in suspense long enough.
Oh, golly.
House guests, the wait is finally over. Let's reveal the results. By a vote of 4-0, Kent, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Take care. All right. Good to see you guys. All right. Appreciate it. Guys, good luck.
Can I give you this?
Hang in there. No, go. You guys take care.
Okay.
Good luck, Kent.
See you, Kent.
Tell Kathy and Maddie and Alex I said hi.
All righty.
Go get him, Kent.
Hey. God, thank God. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God I'm free at last.
Hey, Kent, how are you? Welcome and congratulations
Doing
making
fine.
it this far.
Thank you.
Please, sit down. You wasted no time.
Oh, my goodness.
I gotta get out here. Please, no. You know what?
No matter
how it was,
Exactly.
you know what? I hope y'all.
I'm okay, man.
No matter how much you disagree with someone, it's tough.
I gotta get myself
You
together.
know,
Watch,
stuff
please.
is-
I feel you, baby.
I'm just trying to be.
I was keeping around with the good stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just,
I understand.
he was an honorary son of a gun the past week and a half, though.
Yeah. Where's
So
the shirt?
you know what? He did go out with grace and style and
That's
class,
cool.
and I told him I appreciate it.
outside and put
That's
them on,
good,
right?
yeah.
I thought you
And
just put them on his
I recorded a message, a goodbye message for him in case he was on that went out. So hopefully he'll at least get an opportunity to see that. And we just, our mindsets diverged at a certain point, and that point was by the pool. And I didn't follow his train of thought, and I don't,
Captain Kangaroo called me.
I know.
from there it just
I
went.
know that's
no.
what everybody wants. So
Okay.
that's.
You know what? The difference is if he would have conducted himself a lot differently and not have been so negative and willing to attack. You know what I mean? People. He literally could have stayed in if he. There was a shot there. If he wasn't so. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not just saying that. He could have. He at least could have had a better shot than berating people and like
Right, and I don't think he was enjoying the game anymore, so it's
right.
almost like I was trying to help him do a favor, you know?
Did you discuss it with him at all?
A little bit, but he didn't know.
Huh?
He didn't know.
No.
So I hope he understands.
Kent, welcome, first of all. You thought you were going to be the first person evicted out of the house because you won the car.
Right.
Are you surprised you made it this far?
Oh, I'm real surprised I made it this far. Being the oldest guy, and I have absolutely nothing in common with most of these folks. So, yeah, it was difficult.
So why do you think you lasted as long as you did then?
Golly, I think maybe because I was maybe a little bit of a father figure to some of them, and I tried to be honest with all of them and just kind of play the game the way I live my life, and I think they respected that somewhat. But then when you get to a certain point, it's like, forget that. It gets nasty in there.
It's a competition. It's a game.
Certainly it is.
I want to talk to you about Hardy. You started out as friends. Obviously, you left on bad terms. Now that you're out here and he's still in the house, do you respect the way he's playing the game?
Let me say this. Yesterday, Hardy got a banner that said he was a two-faced, lying snake in the grass. I can't argue with that banner.
Why?
Well, because he went and lied to me.
About?
And then he lied to the other house guests about, I'm really not even certain at this point in time, but I do know that he decided that being friends with me was not where he needed to be in terms of winning the game. And I told him that. And I said, you know, you've got to live life after you leave this house. I said, it's a real shame that you went from being America's choice to being a lying snake in the grass in less than 2 weeks. And I think he understood that. And I think he knows that he's competitive. He's very competitive. He'll probably win the game, and that's fine for him.
How would you feel about that if he did?
You know, you got to live after this game. And you got to look people in the eye. And I got to look my kids in the eye, and I couldn't do it if I did that.
All right, I want to talk to you about Bunky.
Sure.
Tell me about your relationship with him.
Let's say platonic to start with. Yeah, let's start with that.
Okay. Clearly.
He's a super guy. He's a sensitive fella. He's real people. And, you know, you stuck me in this house with like 9 of the 12 people already had agents. I mean, that's, you know, they weren't exactly real people. They're wannabes, right. And those people would kill their brother for fame and glory.
Let me ask you this.
And
has your friendship with Bunky affected your views on homosexuals?
No, not at all. I think it's a perverse, deviant, sick, abnormal sexual behavior.
He's your friend. Would you invite him over to your house?
Sure, absolutely. And I respect his right to live his own sexual life.
Okay.
But I don't have to like it, and I don't have to have it around me and my family.
Yet he, obviously, 4-0 vote, he voted to evict you.
Yes.
What do you think of that?
He's got to live in that house. And we talked about it. And he's got to live in that house. And there's certain power things going on. And like I said, you know, this house, you got guys shaving their bodies from head to toe. You got guys plucking their eyebrows and wearing makeup and all this. And you got gals that are cussing like sailors and tattoos all over their body and piercing their private parts and all that. You got freaks in that house, okay? I'm telling you. And I couldn't get along with them. And Bunky doesn't get along with them very well.
Well, let's see what those, as you call them, freaks,
oh, well,
had to say about you when they went in the diary room and voted.
I hate to even watch.
Kent, you've been a great friend to me. And I want to thank you for befriending me. I want to thank you for the respect that you've given me.
I really do love you. You've been just like a father to me in here.
Kent, I think you're a real cool person. I really thought we were going to have Chilltown out, but you doubted me, and you should have never doubted me.
You turned on me and a few other people in the house. I have no respect for you. It really hurt me that we couldn't be friends, but I mean, I hope you understand, and see ya.
I'm so sorry that it's worked out this way, but it's the only way that I know how to possibly take this bull by the reins. There's only one way, but I'll make you proud.
I look forward to seeing you in the real world. Take care and say hey to Maddie, Alex, and Kathy. Bye, Kent.
Well, what's your reaction to what you just heard inside? You look emotional.
For some of them, yeah. Like I said, you've got people in there that I'm just not used to being around. I'm not used to being around people that drink NyQuil to get a buzz. You know, I mean, there's some real weirdos in there. And I tried my best to get along with them, but boy, I tell you what, if that's hip and cool, I don't want to be hip and cool.
What did you learn through this experience? Did you learn anything about yourself?
Not to try out for any more reality shows.
Hey, you want a car now, Kent.
Well, I know. My wife told me not to come home unless I want a car, so I had to do that. I learned a lot. I learned that people will compromise their integrity, their honesty. They'll compromise a lot for money.
Did you?
No. That's why I'm sitting here.
But you lasted a few weeks.
Yeah, but it's not worth $500,000 to have my daughters look at me and not respect me.
What was the most fun thing in the house? Best experience inside?
Gosh, I would say it was probably winning head of household. That was fun. Then it, you know,
I'm surprised
then I quickly found out why you guys put a lock on that door. But yeah, head of household was fun. Winning the car was great. And you know something else? The banners. I know I'm not supposed to talk about banners. I had like 6 banners in one day saying, "We support you, Kent." And it might have been because of the non-smoking. "We support you. We love you, Kent." Called me American hero. I mean, that was weird.
Kept you going, I'm sure.
Oh, and it was wonderful. I want to thank everybody for that.
You said earlier you wouldn't be surprised if Hardy won, but who would you like to see win?
Bunky. I would love to see Bunky win.
You think he has a shot?
If he stays under the radar, if he sticks his head up, he'll get blown away. But if he kind of stays under the radar and lets all these other freaks kill each other, he'll be fine.
Well, Kent, you will have the final word in September when you come back, along with Cheryl, Autumn, Shannon, Mike, the other evicted house guests, and together you'll decide who will be the last one standing. But for now, we have 3 people who are very anxious to see you.
Oh, my goodness.
Your wife, Kathy, your daughters, Alex and Maddie, here from Powell, Tennessee, right over here.
Oh. Hey, baby. Daddy dance.
Power in the House is about to take a critical turn. It starts tonight with the head of household competition. See it play out live next. Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time to crown a new head of household. 5 house guests will now compete for perks and the power to nominate 2 of their own for eviction. House guests, the power is up for grabs. Tonight's competition is called Pushing It to the Limit. Hardy, as outgoing head of household, you're not eligible to compete this week. Before you are 2 lanes. The lanes have been divided into zones representing the different rooms in the house. The zone farthest away represents the head of household room. Now, you each have a key. One at a time, when I say the word slide, you'll slide your key down the lane toward the red head of household zone without crossing the line at the very end of the table. You've all had time to practice, but this is the only slide that counts. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. The order's been selected by a drawing earlier tonight. And Will, you're up first. Please go to lane 1.
Go, Will.
Good
Go
luck,
ahead.
Will.
Do your thing.
Good luck.
Don't go over the edge.
Are you ready, Will?
I'm ready, Julie.
Okay. Don't let me rush you, but you can slide anytime you feel comfortable.
I don't feel comfortable yet.
It's only a 1-hour show.
Not too hard.
Okay, you made it into the green bathroom. Please join the others. Monica, you're up next. If you could go to lane 2. How you feel? You're looking confident, Monica.
Baby, it's on. Like hot butter, pop the on.
Do you feel ready to do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You can go ahead and slide whenever you feel ready.
Oh, Miss Sookie Sookie.
Fudge!
Off the board.
Fudge!
It's okay.
Fudge!
You overshot, Monica.
Fudge!
Will's still in the game. Krista, you're up next.
Too hype.
Feeling lucky tonight?
I don't know.
Okay, obviously you're gonna slide your key in lane 2.
Yes, I'm
Oh, she's taking her shoes off. You're getting serious.
Okay. This is my lane now.
Do you feel ready to do this?
Julie, I think at this point I'm ready for anything. If I can't put down that food, I got this.
Okay, go ahead and slide whenever you're ready.
All right, Boogie.
Oh, Krista takes over the lead. Very good, made it into the dining room. Hardy,
Thank you, Julie.
your role is to, yes, remove Will's key from lane 1. Thank you very much. Nicole, you are up next. You don't look too happy, Nicole.
I'm not very happy, Julie.
Do you feel ready to do this?
I feel more ready to swim the Panama Canal than to do this.
I'll tell you what, whenever you're ready, you go ahead and slide that key.
Okay.
Not very wide.
Please.
Come on, girl. You got it, baby.
Damn.
Very nice. Very nice. Made it into the blue bedroom. Hardy, if you could step in and remove Krista's key from the dining room from lane 2. Last competitor, Bunky, you're up.
All right.
You think you could beat Nicole?
Okay. beat her mean in this game?
Yes, in this game.
Oh, that I'm not quite sure.
Outslide her.
I'll try to outslide her, but we'll see.
You look like a pitcher. The way you're fixing your t-shirt there. You feel ready for this?
I'm ready, Julie.
All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and slide your key.
You triple threat set.
Triple threat set. And the boy Molly Bush.
Quiet on the set, please.
Well, number 3.
Oh, too short. Made in the dining room. Nicole, your dream has come true. Congratulations. You are finally the head of household. Enjoy your new room. You can get your key from Hardy.
Give it up, baby.
Thank you, everyone.
Finally.
You
Talk about it and you got it.
Well, I thought it was going over the edge. I'm like, oh my God, too hard. And I'm like, no, not hard enough.
Totally underestimated.
Oh my God. I totally underestimated it. Dang on it!
Monica, did you think to push harder because mine was too slow?
No.
Okay.
Are we going
See, and I jumped up and down because I had a lot of energy in me, and I thought I got to release this energy because I don't want to release it on that.
Left, I was like, it's going off the edge of the table.
I know. That's what I thought. I'm like,
well, I'm so out of it. I don't know what's happening.
All right.
All right.
Finally.
We'll be right back.
The house guests all have different ideas about what they'd like added to the backyard.
For the backyard, I like a porch swing.
I would like to have a heavy bag in the backyard.
It'd be nice to have some green grass back there.
I want to swing.
Exercise bike.
Something very safe that everyone can use. A trampoline.
Which of the following would you like to see added to their backyard? 1, a porch swing. 2, a heavy bag. 3, new grass. 4, a swing set. 5, an exercise bike. 6, a trampoline. Call now to make your choice. 1-900-740-1000.
Saturday, Nicole must nominate 2 house guests for eviction. Then on Tuesday, the anticipated eviction looms as the 2 nominees battle to remain in the game. And next Thursday, I'll be back as the house guests vote to evict one of Nicole's 2 nominees. For now, we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house. I'm Julie Chen. Good night.
I go, you crazy girl, but you lost. But you're a crazy girl. I lost. I did not win head of household.
And
I wanted to this time.
Okay.
I do want to still, I don't want to go out of here not winning the head of household.
First and foremost, I just wanted to thank my very good friend Kevin Popovich for sending that lovely message. Man, I appreciate it, and I will try to be the boy.